A man was simply walking down the street to buy potatoes for dinner when police suddenly surrounded him, claiming he was armed and demanding identification. 4 patrol cars responded, even though he had done nothing illegal. He was calm, lawful, and exercising his rights. This wasn't new. Officers had stopped him before and repeatedly harassed him without cause. But this time, he stood firm, gave them nothing, and made it clear he would not surrender his rights to satisfy anyone's authority or ego.
Oh, absolutely not. My hand will not go near it. I just want to make sure everything's being recorded. I want to make sure this is all within the law.
Yep.
I have no problem with you guys checking. Again, trust me, I don't. I understand you're doing your job. It's just this is the 5th time. It's getting a little absurd.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost harassment, guys.
Yep.
So, how you doing, officer? Can I have your name, Steve? Please? Summers, Officer Summers. And your name, sir?
He says we have no right to touch him.
Your name, sir?
Officer Traub.
Thank you.
B as in boy.
Thank you. I appreciate your officer's cooperation.
Check your guns always.
Sir.
Get it straightened out in Army and Navy. The last time that
Officer, your department checked that and then handed me my firearm back.
you had to correct the paperwork.
Officer, there is no, cite me the law that says I have to do that.
Well, if it's back in the
Cite me the law. That's not true, officer. Your department checked this weapon and told me it was not valid to me and gave it back to me. What does that tell you? Right. Right.
Your mistake.
That's the ATF form. That's on them. I didn't fill out the ATF form.
We just checked it so we can...
Officer, I do not consent of any searches of my person. I am not committing a crime at all. I am walking down the street. I'm not going to give you my name. I'm not committing a crime, sir. Do you have reasonable suspicion that I'm committing a crime right now?
Look, I'm not talking to you.
Well, you're in public, so there's no presumption of privacy, and you know that. So you're going to tell all these people to not listen?
What's that?
Are you going to tell everyone in the apartments to not listen?
Say anything you heard to do.
I should ask you guys that same thing again. This is the
sure.
5th time.
We're here to protect the public, all right? Okay.
Am I breaking a law?
We don't know. Are you?
No.
Are you a felon? Are you a convicted felon?
Not at all.
How do we know?
How do we know that?
I'm not a mind. First time I ever met you, sir.
I agree.
First time.
I agree. But what are you supposed to do when you see someone lawfully engaged in a lawful
you have
act?
to make sure that you have a lawful allowed to carry that. Number one, that you're not a convicted felon.
But that does not require a permit in the state of Pennsylvania, sir. That is not a reasonable...
It doesn't matter where you are. If you're a convicted felon, you cannot have a weapon on you.
But that is not... What, are you guys going to run a background check on me? I'm pretty sure that's dealt by the Pennsylvania Instant Check System, sir.
I don't know that. How do I know that's an instant check back? Do you have any paperwork on?
I don't need any. It's not required by law.
All right, listen. Let's see your ID.
Officer, I do not consent to any searches of my person or my property.
Provide us with your name. You have to. Okay? It's not a choice. You have to. I'm asking you nicely because, as always, I just forgot your name. I know it's in our system. I've dealt with it before. But when a number of people call us that you're carrying a firearm, we have to check it out.
I agree. It needs to be investigated, and you should be able to drive by me and see that if I was running down the street with my shirt off, with this in my hand, bucking it off at people, I would completely say you have a valid point. How do I know? I can go to...
None of us have ever encountered you before, right? Have you ever seen MRI?
That does not matter, officer.
Yes, it does. Your name as always.
Officer, I cannot do that. I do not consent to any searches of my person. I am not committing a crime. There is no reasonable, articulable suspicion that there is a crime being committed.
You have to provide your name, okay?
I'm not going to.
Well, you have to.
I'm not going to.
For now, we're taking the gun. I want you to hit. We're taking control of the weapon until we figure out what's going on here. Is it loaded?
No, sir. There is a magazine in it, but there is no load in the chamber.
All right.
I do not consent to any searches of my person or my property.
That's fine.
That includes serial number searches of my weapon.
All right.
I don't want to give you guys a hard time. I really
Well, then
don't.
why didn't you just give us your name?
Because this is the 5th time I have been stopped for following the law.
Listen to me. People see you walking down the street with a gun.
I agree.
They have no idea. To them, that's a threat to them. They don't know you.
That does not constitute a reason to stop me. If I'm walking down the street wearing a Halloween mask and it scares people, that is not a reason to stop me, officer. You know
But
that.
when you're carrying a handgun,
In a legal, lawful manner, in an open-carried holster.
but you have
That's
to,
threatening?
You have to identify yourself.
No, you don't. I don't need identification to walk down the street. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do I need identification to walk down the street,
Listen,
sir?
I don't know you in the state of Pennsylvania. You can
Is this
have a
not the-
firearm if you have a conviction of a felony, right?
Right, which is for the Pennsylvania instant
Well,
check
how do
system
I
to
know if you have a
determine.
conviction for felony if I never dealt with you before?
That's not your position to do that.
It
What
is
do you stop?
absolutely my position.
Do you stop every single person you see to make sure they're not a felon? Do you stop every car that drives by to make sure they have a license? No, you do not.
If they have a firearm and somebody calls and says they're offended by a firearm,
Well, that's not. It's not the law to deal with someone being
If you're
offended.
legal to have it, then it's fine.
Right.
Is it
Which-
the law to give me a hard time?
It is the law that you should.
Is it
You
the
guys
law
should be
to give
upholding.
me a hard time?
It's my right.
Well,
I have the right to
Well-
say these things, and you know that.
Well, you have the right to do anything you want. I have the right to protect myself.
I agree. You officers, again, I understand you guys are doing your job. I get that. I get that. Trust me, I do. I don't want to give you guys a hard time. I don't. But this is the 5th, 6th time on this same block.
Can I tell you what might even be better?
I've been held at a point by your guys'
If
department
I would know
twice
better, I would think you
for
did this
something
on
that-
purpose.
I can't conceal carry because
You
our.
hear what I said?
I heard what you said, officer. The only reason I don't conceal carry is because in this stupid state, I got charged with a marijuana bowl when I was 18. That is a prohibiting offense for life. I am forced to open carry, and I'm forced to deal with this BS every time. This is the 6th time I've been stopped. I have had firearms pulled on me for something that is completely lawful in our state. This is wrong, gentlemen. This is wrong. You should be following the Constitution. I get you have to do a job. There is no reasonable.
The president follows the Constitution.
The president doesn't follow the
All right.
Well, there you go. Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. Isn't that sad? Turning into journey. You gentlemen know about the National Defense Authorization Act, don't you? But yet I'm the crazy one for walking down the How many police crews are here? 1, 2, 3,
Maybe 4.
4 officers.
Yep.
This is at least the 6th time, 7th time I've been stopped. All I wanted to do was walk down and grab some potatoes. I've got food cooking at my house, and I don't drive. And being the state that we live in, I'm forced to carry a firearm because, as you guys know, your response time's what? 8 minutes? You guys are responders. You guys respond to something that has already happened. You guys do not prevent crime. You respond to crime. Thank you. Do you have a problem with civilians being armed, sir?
Nope.
Thank you. Good. Do you, sir? A complete waste of my time. And yours. This is a waste of tax dollars. This is a waste of 4 police cruisers for someone following the law.
All right, we got all your stuff. You're giving your gun. We're holding the gun for our safety.
You're holding my firearm.
No, we're giving it back to you now.
Okay,
We're
I would
leaving.
freaking hope so.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Thank you.
When we're
Could you hand that to me
standing-
locked open, please, sir?
When we're standing here, we're doing it for our safety, all right? But we're going to keep getting calls. You know what I mean?
That's what they keep telling me, and you should be telling the people on the phone, hey, what he's doing is not illegal.
But we don't know that until we get here.
That's not up for you guys to determine. You don't stop every car that drives by and ask them if they have a driver's license, do you?
If I run this late, it comes back suspended. Yes, I
If you run their plate,
well, just say it's over, all right?
I'll try.
Lawful open carry is not a crime, and this man did nothing wrong. Still, officers stepped in without clear justification and couldn't point to any real suspicion. The law protects peaceful conduct like this, yet pressure and intimidation were used instead. Because he knew his rights, he refused to give in, and the officers were left with nothing.